Oh man, sad ain't so, sad ain't so. They done took my boy Jerry Springer. And we got two bad female rappers fighting this week. Oh man, it's going crazy. So y'all better hit that subscribe button. You better hit that like button. Hit that notification bell while you at it. Man, we about to get messy. Man, stop playing with us. You already know the voice. You already know the game. It's your boy, Sexy Chocolate, the Chocolate Factory, Jesse J, and my co-host.
It's your boy Chico Grande, Chico 2 times, Big Block, the chosen one, El Capitan. When you see me, salute me.
When'd you get a salute? How come I ain't getting no notification of my salute?
They salute me in the streets, man. You ain't in the streets, so you don't know.
Who you Waka Flocka now? Salute me and shoot me?
I mean, I've hung out with Waka Flocka, if you don't know.
Oh, so you think you're famous now?
I do hang out with celebrities from time to time. They feel the vibes. They know what's up.
You know the vibes. You know we on them things. Man, you already know what time it is, man. It is Tales from the Crib time. And it is episode 103, baby.
Welcome to 103. I didn't think we'd ever make it here.
Really? I don't know why, man. You know we own it, man. We own it like a bunch of Pringles, man. Stop playing. We own it like the salt I put on the fries a couple days ago. Extra heavy.
You ruined the fries.
Them fries
and
is
I
busted.
hate you. I was looking at the fries. I was like, man, these fries look crispy. They look good. They look cooked just the right amount. And then I was like, oh, what is this?
High blood
Is
pressure.
this like cat litter? No. It's like 5 layers of salt.
No. See what happened?
Seasoning. It was too much seasoning.
I was sprinkling it on and doing it all, like doing a little salt daddy thing, the salt bae thing, and then like the other side opened up and it just all spilled out, and I was like, it's gonna happen.
You know what happens when you spill it out? Beefs happen, just like these two. We got Latto and Coi Leray getting physical. Apparently they fought each other, or their associates fought each other.
Who would have thought this light skin on light skin crime would happen?
I knew it.
What?
It would happen.
And the fact was, the crazy part is about it, like, look how small little Coi Leray is, but you know what they always say.
She probably, you know why she's so small?
What?
She probably knows how to season her fries. That's probably why.
The hate is real.
She doesn't put that high cholesterol on there. Latto looks like she seasons her fries extra.
It's giving you want to cook next time.
No, I don't want to cook.
All right, but like I was saying, man, if you didn't, back to the news, man, if you didn't know, a couple of days ago, Latto dropped a song. She was talking about her blunt. She's like, my blunt is big as Coi Leray. For some strange reason, Coi Leray felt like it was disrespect. So she had a couple words about it, but Latto quickly came to the stage and said,
Wait, she said her blunt is big as Coi Leray?
Yeah. What do you think?
So she rolled a fat blunt?
That's basically what she said. Like, I rolled a flat blunt. And
no, a fat. P-H. Fat, no.
My God, this on his R. Kelly stuff already. You gotta watch him.
What was R. Kelly about that?
Nasty. Just nasty.
No.
But like I was saying before, so, Coi Leray said she didn't like that. Latto came on stage and said she loves Coi Leray. No disrespect, no bad blood. I mess with your music and all that stuff. She said this out loud in the public.
But you're the size of a blunt.
But at the same time, this is what my dog Coi Leray had to say in this video.
Oh, is this recently? This
is like 2 days ago.
Oh.
People talk shit every fucking day.
Wow.
Every day it's a hate on my dick.
Bing bong.
New bitch got my name in her mouth.
Oh.
Somebody got something weird.
Something weird.
The best thing that got me here is my team, and of course, number one, God. And you can't do it without them, period. So if you a selfish bitch and you want on some, I'ma do it myself, don't be one of them. So speaking of gang, team.
So, see, after this...
She went on a rant on the show.
She went on a whole rant on her little show, and a lot of people were so perplexed. You like that word?
Oh, he got the hands.
No, perplexed about the situation, because they was like...
It?
Perplexed.
Mm-hmm.
You a hater, man. Stop playing. I'll be reading my book dictionary. I'll be on my T.I. stuff, man. Onomatopoeia. But like I was saying... Why you hating?
I didn't even say nothing.
Not seeing it in your eyes. But like I was saying, everybody was getting mad at Coi Leray because they was like, why are you slinging shots at Latto like that when Latto clearly went on stage before you and said, ain't no beef, ain't no issue.
Cause ain't no sunshine when she gone.
I know it's so disrespectful, but I mean, and then it escalated so quickly after that. I mean, like supposedly they started fighting.
Oh, supposedly it was one of the people's from Koi's team versus Latto's like sister or something.
Probably Latto's sister or
He said
friend.
you got whacked in the face trying to step to my sis. H word, stop playing with us. Soft arse, hoskies. This sheet. Finna get so MF ugly. My N word next time y'all will be ready. We'll or with y'all scary.
Asses
Arses
next time
next
whooping.
arse whooping gonna be like suing y'all never see.
See my N word. Then somebody else.
Oh, she said Latto. She called out Latto directly. Said
See.
you scary AF. Hope you ain't hired them mother effers
To
to
do-
do that whack ass stunt, cause y'all got bopped.
That's crazy. Imagine, see, and I knew it. I knew. When I heard it, I heard about the fighting situation. I was like, ain't no way, Coyle Ray beat up big old Lotto. Like that's like a big. She got up like a good 50 pounds.
Yeah, that didn't make sense when I heard
But
that.
hey,
But
I know.
apparently it was someone from Latto's team.
But at the same time, I know a couple small girls that knocked a couple big bitches out. I'm just saying. We're 6 minutes in. I can say it.
I don't think you'd be throwing B words like that.
What do you mean?
If we get to 18
it's empowerment. I thought the B word was empowerment now. It's not used for empowerment anymore?
That's what I use it for
I
you.
thought it was fight the power. What?
All the empowerment.
I'm about to empower you to the floor. Nah, but we actually got video of the fight, alleged fight.
Snitch.
Oh, snitch. Just because I found it? Just because I'm on my detective work means I'm a snitch?
Yeah.
I've never been a part of
I
the
knew you hang out with
federales.
Real Boss and Snitchy. Let's watch the clip.
Now,
weak.
now this video is weak. It hasn't been that much video footage out about this yet, but some people were saying that Coyle Ray just dropped this new single called "Body" this past Friday. People were saying that she's using this as publicity to boost her song and get notoriety. Because you remember what her album sell again?
Well, like 7K.
Exactly. That's why. So she's trying to do everything she possibly can do, to get some eyes on her. And some people saying like she's not even a real rapper. She's a TikTok rapper.
I mean, she kind of is. I mean, her album sales like kind of show that.
So she's like Soulja Boy.
She does have those TikTok hits. Now, Soulja Boy was originally a ringtone artist.
Basically TikTok.
So he's the OG. So he gets respect no matter what he does. So no one's allowed to make fun of Big Draco. But this is hilarious. And they said supposedly that when Latto's woman got bopped, she got hit in the head with a sandal or something. That Latto just stood back and was like watching. She didn't even get in and help.
They said Latto called the cops. They called my dog Latto a Karen. I'm so hurt.
They said that she got her friend out of there and then called the cops. They said they called her a big ass Karen.
Like I'm so shocked. Like you rapping all this hood stuff. You saying my dad from the hood. You was on the Jermaine Dupri show doing the whole rapping thing, doing the whole all that stuff on. But golly.
She let you down?
She let me down. Real Boss ain't let me down. Yeah, he did let me down. Real Boss let me down. Tory Lanez let me down. Latto let me down.
Why did Tory Lanez let you down? Just he beat a stallion?
You so disrespectful. My co-host is so disrespectful. Somebody come stop this man.
No.
But I mean, we gonna keep you up to date in this whole Latto Coyle Ray beef. Hold on, time out. Are you team Latto or are you team Coyle Ray?
I'm team Latto. I don't really care. But if I had to choose a side, I prefer the thick rather than the sticks.
First off, we already know Coyle Ray is way thicker and way thicker
Coyle
than
Ray is definitely
Latto.
your type of girls.
The disrespect is real.
You like the gymnast type of
body
types.
Like Simone Bliss that shop at Walmart and buy her shoes for $120.
Yep.
I love it. People that save money.
She buys her shoes for $120.
She bought her wedding. Supposedly her wedding outfit.
It was all cheap. Yeah,
it was all cheap, and everybody. It's another story. We'll keep that. Keep that postponed.
It didn't make the show. Don't worry. It sucks.
But you know what? We're gonna keep y'all postponed on
mental
this.
Problems.
Let me know how y'all.
Is that why she doesn't like expensive things?
Whoa, you talking about Simone Bliss?
Is it Bliss or Bios?
Oh my God.
Hopefully she's healed. I'll pray for her. I'll light a candle.
You just mad because she didn't choose you.
I didn't want to get chosen by her.
Said disrespect is real. But comment below. You team Coyle Ray, team Latto. Is Coyle Ray out of line? Because Latto did
Or
say.
was she an extra for Men in Black 2?
My coast on it. Or is she dead wrong? Because Latto did say that she got no issue with her. Comment below. Let me know how you feel about the situation.
I just think it's funny, and that we should definitely bring back Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yeah,
At least let them box with like the headsets. You know, like with the head covering, so they can't really get that hurt, but they could still get like knocked down.
I mean, hey, you know, it won't mess up your back. Won't mess up your career that bad. You see, Blueface getting knocked around every day. We still rocking with Blueface.
That's because Krishan beats him. That's not boxing training. That's her just. That's relationship problems. It's bad. It's bad.
Speaking of bad.
Pray for Blueface. So I had a candle for Blueface as well.
Hello. Speaking of hello, man, this next topic right here is just getting.
Oh, the world is doomed. If you haven't been watching the show for the past year, the world is almost ending every week. We don't have nothing but good news. We don't have any good news. Hardly ever. Good news don't make the news these days.
Nobody's out here saving puppies. You know, ain't no kids out here selling chocolate nowadays.
No, kids are getting taken out like like people were playing a video game or something. It's unrealistic. It's like Friday the 13th.
It's crazy.
So major twist in Idaho slang. Surviving roommate to meet with Kohberger's defense team. Bryan Kohberger's DNA matched DNA from trash recovered at the Kohberger's family home in Pennsylvania to tan leather knife sheath found on one of the victim's beds lock him up.
Play the video? Let's see it.
Affidavit, which I will tell you is more detailed than I would have imagined. It's about 19 pages. First up, we had a lot of questions about the two surviving roommates that were on the ground floor in that house. According to the probable cause affidavit, I'm going to read it for everybody. DM, who is one of the surviving victims, she said, DM stated she opened her door for the third time after she heard the crying and saw a figure clad in black clothing and a mask that covered the person's mouth and nose walking towards her.
What the hell?
Described the figure as 5'10" or taller, male, not very muscular, but athletically built with bushy eyebrows. The male walked past DM as she stood in a frozen shock phase.
Okay, I don't have a unibrow.
The male walked towards the backsliding glass door. DM locked herself in her room after seeing the male. DM did not state that she recognized the male. This leads investigators to believe that the murderer.
So basically what he's trying to do is he's trying to say that it wasn't him. He was never there, even though they have
his DNA evidence.
They have his DNA evidence there. They have a knife that was there. They have a receipt from Walmart that shows he bought a knife. They have his cell phone in the same location there for at least 3-4 months in a row. He went to this lady's backyard.
This is like super sickening. Like,
exactly.
I don't understand this. Like, why did he want to do like a Friday the 13th? And like I wonder what mask he chose. Like, did he use like a Jason mask or like a I don't know, Scream mask? Or
I don't know, but I mean, it's real scary how this all started, because I'm guessing with the two girls is right here with the circle on their face. He was infatuated with one of them. He was supposedly DMing one of them. They didn't release facts if she was DMing back, because it's a lot of dudes. It's a lot of dudes out there talking in girls' DMs, and they talking to themselves. So it could have been one of those situations. But he knew what school she went to. He went to a school in Washington. She went to a school a little further down. They even said they saw him on campus. People thought he was a part of the school. And all because he wanted this girl. And it's just so scary how
he was stalking her that much.
He was stalking her that much. It's so scary how this internet gets everybody's always on the internet.
They can track you.
And people can track you, and people are stalking you every day. And I mean, to me, I don't
You
like.
better. It's almost safer to have a private account and a public account.
No, but no. One thing I know, a lot of things that girls do is they watch who watches their stories. Like they always tell me, like, "Oh yeah, this girl watched my story, and I don't even know what she is. She's not even following me." And I'm like, "Well, how do you even know who's watching you? Who's watching your stories?" And they say, "Oh yeah, it tells you at the bottom." I'm like, "You view that?" I'm like, "No, I don't care. I'm posting it so people can view it. I don't care who views it. I just want people to view it." But they watch
every day. They go and check and see who views it.
Yeah, every day they check and see one by one who views it, where I know you from, and they like real uptight with it. So, but this is crazy how this one obsessed dude just went. I guess because he couldn't have her, he took her out, and just because everybody else that was there, they were just around, and they woke up and they saw it. They got it too.
They got it too,
which is sad.
And they said this guy had like never even gotten in trouble or like even gotten a speeding ticket before. And then like he just randomly did this.
Yeah, and also he was going to school to be a criminal defense person.
He was learning how to try to get away with murder, I bet you.
They was also talking about how it was times where he was doing essays and he was asking like this is like asking people like, "Oh yeah, what's the first thing people say to a murder?"
He was messing with Hispanic dudes?
He wasn't messing with Hispanic dudes. Like during the essays, like they in class, they have him write an essay.
Did you get my joke?
And then he wrote an essay about you got jokes. Then he wrote an essay about how I guess he was how to get away with murder, and it just struck with me. I'm like, damn, I'm not alone. Cause I remember when I was a kid, I wrote a letter. I wrote to my class about how it was writing about peer pressure, and I was talking about, oh yeah, my friends tried to peer pressure me to skip school and everything, but I never skip school. I'm always in class. And then we had an open house. We had an open house one day, and my mom came to my intensive reading class where I wrote the essay at. And
you said your remedial reading class?
Everybody took in Miami. Everybody took remedial reading class at one point in time. It was just a free elective to take. You took cooking class. You took intensive reading. Which one you took?
It just sounds like a lot of people in Florida couldn't read.
You see how I was get you read the topics. Get a little rusty sometimes. It's like 2K. You got to shoot a couple free throws before the game.
Hooked on Phonics didn't make it that far, or what?
Man, I didn't hooked on phonics to like the 10th grade.
What is it? What was that? Y'all didn't have accelerated reader where you used to do the modules on the computer?
I wasn't. That was before my time. Remember, I was in school in the 1900s.
You went to school in the 80s.
I went to school.
You graduated.
I graduated in 07.
In the 70s.
In the 70s.
In the 70s. No, I'm kidding. No, you graduated what, like 95? You said 97?
Well, I graduated with Michael Jordan and Dr. Julius Erving. Is that what you're saying?
No, Michael Jordan graduated in the 60 something. Right?
Oh my God, you going to be off the topic, but man, comment below how y'all feel about it. Do you feel like this man is innocent, or do you feel like he's guilty? There's too much stuff stacked against him.
If you got DNA, you're guilty.
They got your receipts from Walmart. They got you following this girl on Instagram, DMing her.
They got your knife sheath with your DNA on it.
Exactly. The only thing you got is this girl not seeing you in the dark, and she's petrified and scared, which I'm giving.
And that's messed up that he's like forcing her to like confront the dude that almost killed her by forcing her to come to court and testify. And then if she doesn't show up, he could be like, see, like
I didn't show up. She didn't.
This proves I was right or something.
That's messed up. See, I mean, there's a special place in hell for people like y'all. Just know that. But moving on, talking about this next topic, who also has another special place in hell. It's my co-host's favorite YouTuber, Tasha K.
See, I don't even watch her. I didn't even know about her until this Cardi B stuff. But it says, look like this is Cardi B seizing Tasha K's YouTube checks now. Just last week, Cardi B took steps to attempt to seize Tasha K's property as well.
So it looks like here, Cardi B is finally putting her foot in Tasha K buttocks, allegedly. So you already know Tasha K has been disrespecting Cardi B. She's been saying Cardi B has these STIs. It's STIs nowadays.
Tracked.
STIs. She's she's a bad mom. Start talking about the kid. And, you know, Cardi B came out and said, you know what? I normally don't go after people like this, but this is wrong. You talking about my baby. And one thing you don't do is talk about a woman's baby. That's one thing I learned. You never do. You can always talk about a girl having that mustache, that crusty mustache between her nose and her lips.
What?
I'm just saying things you can talk about. They let you slide about talking about the, you know, the unibrows. But talking about their kid, they finna get you.
And it looks like she had a tweet. She says, "Look, I know you need it because work is slow for you and all, but right now, I ain't got it. But let your lawyers know that when I'm up, you're gonna be up and stuck. You get first dibs after the IRS bill gets paid." And she goes, "List of debts: Discover Card 4,500, American Express 5,500, back taxes 111,000, Bank of America 300." She owes $54K on her vehicle, and she owes $4 million from her lawsuit. Can't she just file for bankruptcy?
Basically, you can't.
Can't she just do that?
I think. Hey, comment below. How does bankruptcy work?
We don't know. We're not. Like,
I'm not
trying to even pretend
I'm
like
not-
I'm the money expert.
I'm not fluent in money like that. I just gotta add it up. But back to what we
Buy
were saying.
stocks and Jordans.
Facts. But you know, Cardi B got tired of waiting, so you know she went to YouTube because you know Tasha K playing with her money. She's just like 50 Cent. You know they don't got money in their name. They got money in like their grandma name. They got money
their
in
business name.
In their business name. So you know Cardi B went to YouTube and said, I need this money. I got this court order. Here it goes, and boom. YouTube did it. I didn't even know YouTube would actually go along with freezing your assets to give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. So basically,
Yeah, I wonder how that works because it's like one time I worked for this in like bank or this bank part of this company.
Bank. He's Italian.
No, and I actually worked in the credit card department, and we would get court orders saying that, oh, in this divorce that the debt is going, like the credit card debt is going to like
The husband.
the husband, so it needs to be moved into his name. But if like the account was set up in the wife's name, and like we were like, we can't just move it to someone else's name, like we don't have to follow court orders.
Oh, so like
we're not required to.
So,
like there's
like-
nothing that says we have to.
so if they both have an account, then you can do it. But if one has an account and one doesn't have an account, it's really nothing you can do.
Yeah, kind of, but and it's like we're also like not gonna try to like make it another account and then just put this debt on it that we know is never gonna get paid. So it's like we just leave it as is. It's like y'all got to work that out between yourselves. Like it's like whoever the account's numbers under is who the debt is on, and like that's just that. We're not gonna move the debt places.
I bet it's a lot of angry women.
The people would always ask for managers and stuff, and I'm like, honestly, like I will get you one on the phone, but they're just gonna tell you the same thing, and then like you're gonna escalate it, and then you're gonna get a call back from someone in 2 days, and then they're gonna tell you the same thing. So it's like it is what it is.
And then you're gonna get caught in the loop of the call center world. You already know how it is. You get transferred 50 times and never get your questions answered.
Yep.
But I mean, congratulations to Cardi B for going after her money. I mean, she may not win all of her $4 million, but I mean, here's a start. She got 9K, at least a little 9K. People were kind of acting crazy. Like, shouldn't she be getting more money than that? Because Tasha K gets at least 100K views every episode she drops. She's dropping at least 2-3 episodes a week.
Yeah, they said that she was making like 10K a month from YouTube, so they were trying to like seize that or something.
Exactly, but you know, Tasha K probably has a whole bunch of other sites, so they probably got the clip page money or something like that.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, we gonna keep you.
I wonder if YouTube is like, we're gonna send it to her.
YouTube is the feds, just like Facebook and Instagram,
and it's up to her to pay all. Like that's y'all's dispute. We're not in that. We're just gonna pay to who it goes to on the account.
See here, man. You don't trust your iPhones because they always get people caught up in stuff. You don't trust Instagram or Facebook because you already see what's going on with that, and you don't trust YouTube because they working with the feds too.
Oh God.
And you don't trust Walmart.
Just like real Boston.
What's up with you and Real Boss in this episode? What did he do to you?
Nothing. He snitched. He snitched. He snitched on me.
Oh man,
I
speaking
would
of,
have got away with it too if it wasn't for Real Boss and snitching.
hey, I mean, hey, speaking of getting away with it, let me tell you about the ultimate finesse right now. If he pulls this off, he is the biggest finesse
This
of
doesn't even make sense.
2020 of forever of lifetime. This is up there with like making y'all believe that God died and resurrected in 7 days and 40 nights.
So you're definitely not making it to heaven. More space for me. I will take that extra arm space, little elbow room.
Oh, disrespect, just like in the car. But it
It's
looks
my armrest.
looks like alleged American Nicholas Ross,
Nicholas Rossi.
Rossi,
Say
who
Rossi.
faked his own death and moved to Scotland to avoid charges, cries after being caught and forced to provide fingerprints. I am not Nicholas.
Yeah, and apparently he wears glasses and a face mask, and he said it's because he has COVID and he's been struggle breathing ever since, and he needs that to actually function. So if you have a mask on, it's kind of hard to see your face. But they had him show his face, and honestly, it kind of looked like him. And then he showed his arms because supposedly the dude had a bunch of tattoos, and I don't know, it looked like no tattoos, but also it looked like there was like one tattoo like right here that was maybe like lasered off or not finished being lasered off. So it's kind of sketchy. But we got a video clip, and you can be your own judge.
We were once a normal family, but thanks to the media, our lives have been interrupted. And we'd like privacy, and I would like to go back to being a normal husband. But I can't, because I can't breathe, I can't walk. People say that's an act. Let me try to stand up. Let me try to stand up. Exactly. Exactly.
What do you say to
Exactly.
someone who believes that you are Nicholas Alaverdi?
I am not, Andrea, I am not Nicholas Alaverdi, and I do not know how to make this clearer.
What do you say to people who say these are crocodile tears? He's putting on a show.
She
This
going
is
in
all an
hard.
act.
Oh,
Andrea,
No,
that's a low blow. That's a right low blow.
That's just a little chubby.
He is handicapped on an oxygen tank. He got a whole
No one
sticker
said
on his
anything
car.
about handicap.
He's like holding a sticker on his car. She's all talking and being all forceful and aggressive. I feel for my dog. He
I'm trying to
innocent.
stand up right now.
That was fake. As soon as he stood up, but I mean, dog. Let me tell you about this dude right here. This dude is the ultimate finesse. Like, we watched his stuff to see what was going on. Like, what was he running from? He done like messed with one girl in 2 different cities. He done R them and everything. Then he fled the country.
No, I can't. Sorry.
He had like 4 or 5 different identities. I swear they kept showing us videos of this man, and
Messed
every
up.
time he looked completely different. At one point he had gold hair, looking like Austin Powers.
Yeah, it's like apparently he does, like he's been doing disguises. Like he's always changes his looks. It's his hair, it's his face, it's his beard. Like he really goes all out to try to hide his identity.
And supposedly he did have a lot of money, because they said he withdrew at least over 75K, at least over 75K worth of money. So I mean,
From what?
If his bank accounts, he had money.
Yeah, but that's not enough to live on for.
I mean, in Scotland. And how much money do you need to remove your
You
tattoos?
just get a little hut and get food.
I don't know. And then on top of that, he's trying to.
be your husband.
And what he's trying to do, he's trying to hide and say he was an orphan in Scotland, so that's why you can't find any of his records. But I mean, it's just crazy the things that people go through just because you try to take it. See, this is why you should never take it. If you just a lame, just be a lame and just go in the corner.
Yeah, this is a weird story. Like, I don't understand. Like, one, like you commit all these things, well, you should be caught and punished. But it's like, also, it's like, how did he even escape like to all these places and then escape overseas?
Let me take a
Like
flight.
he didn't make a no-fly list before that.
I guess now he probably took a boat to swim. He ain't swim. He just
You ain't swimming. You ain't swimming from America
and then he has
to England or
and
something.
then he has a lawyer. He has to pay for a lawyer that says, "Oh yeah, I've been with Nicholas for at least 2 weeks, and trust me, it was times where I had to help him in the car and help him go to places because he can't walk at all."
It's like I had to help him in the bathroom.
He's like, if he's faking this, he's a real good faker. And I'm like, I mean, hey,
Yeah, and be like, and I'll be really disappointed if he was faking because I had to wipe his eyes.
I just feel sorry for the wife right here. Because imagine like you living this life with your husband. And,
She knows he's fake.
and then the crazy part is this just happened in 2020, like 3 years ago. Like how this happened 3 years ago? You married to him, and like I'm surprised they didn't ask her any questions like when did you meet? When did you meet him?
Yeah.
Or like,
Oh
did
yeah,
you
because she seems like a foreigner too.
Exactly, and they said he has like he's supposed to be from Scotland, but he has a British accent, which doesn't make any sense. He sounds like he's from the Little Mermaid. Make it make sense.
Under the sea.
Hey, is Little Mermaid? Hey, side note, comment below. Was Little Mermaid filmed by Jamaica? Because somebody told me that it had to be filmed by
Jamaica.
because he had a Jamaican crab. How you have a Jamaican crab?
You animate it, and I don't understand.
He had a
the
Jamaican
question.
accent.
You just make a Jamaican accent.
I can't stand you people. I can't stand people.
That wasn't Jamaican. That was just a random accent.
Ah man, but comment below. Do you feel like this man is guilty?
He's guilty.
And do you feel like, if you're real talk, if this man beats DNA evidence, no way in hell Tory Lane should be in jail still. Free my dog
Lock Tory
Tory.
Lanez up. Team Megan. Also team Dump Partisan Fontaine. She's a lame.
and Team Sweetie.
Team Sweetie first, though. Team Megan second.
Man, speaking of teams, are you Team Dwayne Wade?
Nah. Apparently Dwayne Wade switched teams.
So speaking of Dwayne Wade, looks like here one of my favorite
Your
NBA,
favorite county.
my
in
favorite
Florida.
NBA player, Dwayne Wade, speaks out. I didn't even know this. Dwayne Wade says family is his motivation for having left Florida would not be accepted. I don't like how that one said that. Dwayne Wade says he moved from Florida over anti-gay policies. My family would not be accepted, and that's messed up. Like,
sounds like someone else I know from Florida that had to move. That wasn't accepted.
I had to come back for this.
But you forget because you got. Because
I'm gonna get you next time. Hey, write that down. What?
I was gonna remember my comeback, but then I got.
Hey, but I mean, this is disrespect. Well, let's play the video.
Who came and brought their kids to your game to cheer for you?
Well, I think that's another reason why I don't live in that state. A lot of people don't know that. I have to make decisions for my family, not just personal individual decisions. I mean, obviously the taxes is great.
Okay.
Having Wade County is great, but my family would not be accepted or feel comfortable there. So that's one of the reasons why I don't live there.
Was that Rachel Nichols?
Yeah.
You better watch your man. You seen what she did to Jimmy Butler?
Made him
The greatest
playoff Jimmy, the greatest playoff performer ever.
That's besides the point. But hey, so with this is just wrong. Me coming from Miami, like, we have so much respect for Miami, so much respect for Dwayne Wade. Like, why would y'all do that to his kid? Just because his kid wants to go the other way, it's not our fault. We can't be talking about that. We can't shun him. We shouldn't be downing people about all this, about their choices. You need to worry about yourself. As long as you worry about yourself, that's the only thing that should matter.
What, is Florida very conservative? Is that what he's saying?
I'm surprised. I didn't know that. I mean, I know a lot of people that's like rainbow over there.
Well, yeah. Of course you do.
I mean, I know a lot of people.
Yeah. Also true. But so in Florida, I was just wondering, because a lot of times they say, there's certain areas in the country where people are accepted and not accepted. And there's also, they say, parts in Florida that don't accept us, even though, they may be predominantly, black areas, that they don't accept the LGBTQ.
I mean, in Orlando, now it's crazy in Orlando. You hear about a whole bunch of like club getting crazy in the clubs, but I mean,
Because
they have a lot of parade.
they say Atlanta is friendly,
They have a lot of
but they say
that's Houston. That's Houston and Atlanta. Calm down, Pimboy.
yeah, but I'm saying that it's not that way in Florida. I'm just saying, you spent some years in Florida. Did you see that?
I spent 18 years in Florida.
Exactly.
In Miami. I mean, did I see? I mean, I've never really saw it.
You never saw no hatred?
I mean, let me see. Let me think. I've never really.
Not really.
I've never really seen any hatred. I mean, not
I was
around
just
me.
wondering.
I mean, it's probably. I'm pretty sure it happens and all that stuff. But I mean, it shouldn't happen unless. Nah, it should never. It should never happen. But I mean, I don't know.
Wonder,
Like the
I
fact
wonder
that
where
he left.
Dwayne Wade felt the pressure from. I wonder, is it just
His
because
kid's a private school.
the supposed anti-bill that was going on in Florida with, I think, what is it, DeSantis or whatever his name is?
Yeah.
Is it just because of that bill, or I was just wondering if that was just a general attitude in Florida? It's maybe just because of that bill.
It could be that bill, because I mean, you know what they say. People say you just get fat, you get old, get fat, retire, and move to Miami. So and move to Florida, like so it's nothing but a whole bunch of old retired people.
That's like always whenever the Heat play the Knicks, they say there's more Knicks fans in the Miami arena than Heat fans because
There's a lot of New York people in
there's
Miami.
a lot of people that retire from New York and they move to Florida.
It's a lot. It's a lot of New York people in Miami. I can really vouch for that. But I mean, this disrespectful. You got my dog moving all the way to Utah with the Mormons. The Mormons.
No, the Mormons are gonna hate you.
I love Mormons.
Oh yeah, we know you practice polygamy.
Little House on the Prairie all the time.
We know you practice polygamy.
Ain't no sex.
No, polygamy is where you
Blue
can
moon?
have like more than one wife.
Oh no, I don't want that. That's a headache. Anybody that does that is retarded.
Oh, whoa, he's a hard R.
I'm just saying, they is a hard R. They do that. That's crazy. Why would you
my
want
God.
two head? One is already hard enough. One gives you a headache. You want two? You want a migraine?
And then one might tase you, or one might even mace you per se.
Exactly. It's just too much work. Too much work. Double the food. You gotta pay for everybody. This girl wants steak and lobster. This girl wants steak and lobster.
This girl tries to beat you up.
Exactly.
She
It's
sprayed
just-
a player. She sprayed a pimp.
I'm having flashbacks.
Just got to put the hose on. It takes 30 minutes.
Ah man. But speaking of putting the hose on, we need to put the hose on this episode right now. Get you on the couch, baby.
Welcome to my favorite part, the couch. Couch announcements. We recorded like 7 Crib Reaction videos, so check out Crib Reactions. Got a bunch of videos coming. TFTC Gaming. I'm going to play 2K and get y'all some new 2K videos. Thank you for supporting my last video. It's got a bunch of views. And in Skater XL, there's a new map, so I will be dropping another Skater XL video, so be on the lookout for that. Of course, we're going to chop up this episode and put it on TFTC clips. And what do you got going on, Coach?
Man, I got like 4 episodes of WWE in the tuck right now.
Nice.
I'm dropping every other day. I just dropped an episode today. You know, I had to make my decision. Was I going with Randy Orton in Evolution, MVP in the Hurt Business? You watch the episode, you find out.
You went with
See?
Randy?
Nah.
You
I was supposed to say it. Golly, Gavin, I was supposed to say it.
No, I didn't.
I already told him. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
They're not going to remember. They're just like you with your comeback.
This is imagination. Boop. Like Men in Black.
But yeah, that looks really good. TFTC Gaming, thanks for all the support on the channel. It's blown up. Also, thank you for the support on this channel, even though we've neglected it a little bit. But we still got 4,000.43K subs. Get us to 5K. We dropped 1 video last week, but I guarantee you we're at least dropping 7, if not 10, this week on Crib Reactions. We're going to really double back. And we got one for a special request for one of our favorite fans for you. So be on the lookout for that.
Exactly. And if a day passes and you don't see a video or anything, comment down on the video and say, Gavin, where's the shorts? We want the shorts. We got a lot of them.
Oh, the shorts, yeah. Comment below, do you like us flooding your timelines with shorts? YouTube loves the shorts, and our shorts have been killing it, but it's also annoying to post them. So let us know if you want the shorts or if you don't really care.
They want them. They want them. Just like they want us to start the show back again.
Tomatoes.
I can't stand you.
Speaking of tomatoes, Jerry Springer, legendary talk show host, dead at 79. I do not like this. Jerry Springer was a legend. He used to have all kinds of shows and be like, "Oh, you had a train with 3 guys. You cheated with your cousin, and you stole your baby daddy's money. Well, you think he didn't know? He's actually backstage right now. Bring him out."
Nah, no. The funny thing I heard, before we get into the topic, the funny thing, but not so funny thing I heard was, you can see it right now that that everybody was like,
Kung Fu fighting.
how was it? No, everybody was like, oh yeah, oh we got Jerry Springer, and then you got Jerry Springer and King Von on the desk, sitting at the show, and he's like, oh King Von, you always talk about you smoking Tuka. Well, guess who we have behind door number 1? It's Tuka. And they just start fighting out of nowhere.
I never saw that. But
His comment down below.
They should have had Chief Keef fight Tuka.
But Chief Keef's not up there
What?
with Tuka. King Von is.
Oh. I just thought we were speaking in general.
Oh my gosh.
I hate you, co-host. But Jerry Springer, he's dead, and and plus Tuka didn't make it to heaven.
Marcos was so lost. He didn't know he couldn't talk about this topic until he put Tuka back in the
Jerry
dirt.
Springer definitely did. Jerry Springer was apparently he had a man of many lives. He was like a state senator. He
was.
He
It
owned
was
like his
surprising.
own restaurant. He did like
Boss.
a bunch of different things at each time of his life. Had his own talk show host. I mean, he did it all.
He did it all. Supposedly he died from cancer. I'm real sorry about that.
But at least he got like to 79.
79, that's
They
a
say
long
the
time.
average male in the United States lives to 77.
I thought it was
so-
120.
Not 120 like my co-host thought last episode. Jesus. We live the same as now, sea turtles now. But yeah, so Jerry Springer made it to 79.
Jerry Springer had all the shows.
Do you have any old relatives? Do you have any relatives that make it to 100?
I don't know, but I think I had a couple relatives that made it on Jerry Springer's TV show.
Yeah, I'll vouch for that.
And it's crazy, like Jerry Springer was always crazy. It'd be some crazy setup plot. And it's always weird. It'd be like some big dude. Came here to marry my wife, but first I need to ask her questions about this dude that she's saying is supposedly her best friend. And then the best friend comes out. He's like 5'2", skinny as hell. He be like, I just took your bitch to Red Lobster, and she loved the cheddar biscuits. And then they just started fighting.
Use your debit card.
It's like, what?
They used to have random fights. That'd be funny.
Exactly. It'd be random fights. It just be random stuff going on.
Oh, it would be like, I'm going to get married to my boyfriend of 8 years, but he's been acting weird and suspicious. I don't know what's going on. And then they'll bring out her best friend, and she'll be like, what? Did you find out he's cheating? Did you find out? And she'll be like, yeah, and it was with me. And then she would be like, oh, heck no. And then they'd start fighting. It's good times, man. Good times. I remember especially watching Jerry Springer when I would go into my grandma's house in the summers, and she didn't have cable. And so you just watch random shows. And you're like, all right, these crazy adults doing crazy things. I'm just going to watch them fight each other. I don't care that I'm like in elementary school. It taught me about life.
Hey, and if you get lucky, sometimes they do the pole dancing with the baby oil. That used to be fire.
I know. What? Did you get the pay-per-view, Jerry Springer? I don't remember that one. You had the one on tape? The unrated tape version?
I actually did.
The VHS?
Hey, man, see, don't worry, but when you won in the 1900s...
Is that what you were ordering late at night with the Girls Gone Wild VHS?
I downloaded it on LimeWire.
Oh, my God. And that's why you destroyed your first 3 computers.
Trojan viruses, big facts. You know about, if you download stuff, you know about them Trojan viruses. Hey, but comment below.
Still, my co-host is still getting Trojan viruses to this day.
I don't even wear condoms. You can't get Trojan viruses if you don't wear condoms.
Ladies, you heard it here first.
I'm joking. Nah, but comment below. How do you feel about this whole Jerry Springer situation?
What do you? I mean, I already said it's a
Not
shame.
you. I said them, the people.
Put it in the comments.
Exactly. Put in the comments
Like,
how you
comment, subscribe
about the whole Jerry Springer situation.
Yeah,
Let us know your
and comment.
favorite Jerry Springer
Pull it up.
moment. Were you a Steve Wilk? Did you watch Steve Wilkos show?
Oh, and if you're watching this on TFTC clips, remember, full HD only on Tales from the Crib. You only get 720p on clips. That's because we hate you. Because y'all got more followers somehow than the main channel, the clips channel, which doesn't make any sense. So y'all get punished by only getting 720p. Come over to the main channel and get 1080p.
It's horrible.
Get the big P, the big purr.
Speaking of big purr, looks like my Cole's favorite OnlyFans model has just passed away.
You just mad because I said that to you earlier.
I said it first.
I'm like, Reggie, I hit it first. But we got Christina Ashton, Goku Rani. I'm sorry, I don't mean to joke on everything, but she had a funeral because she was an OnlyFans model and the Kim Kardashian lookalike, and she dies after suffering cardiac arrest, which is basically a heart attack. She was getting cosmetic surgery, and she basically didn't make it.
I mean, golly, like if you did got like if it was a cardiac arrest, I mean, like you really
She
don't got
shouldn't have
nothing.
had that Red Bull.
Facts. There's really nothing else you can do but get a either you fixing your titties or you getting a reduction.
God dang, fool.
We had like 15 minutes,
You
kid.
talking about little liddies?
Listen.
You bringing out the liddies?
Hey, Seuss, calm down.
Name it Jesus. You know who I am. It's Big Block. Chico 2 times.
Nah,
you were
but
throwing out my government earlier, and I hate you for it.
all right, Jesus. But I mean, I don't know nobody knows what specific plastic surgery was she getting. Was she getting anything reduced or anything? But
She was getting thigh reduction.
Kim K's what thought she had? Kim K looking like who said that she favored Kim K from the beginning before she even had the surgery. So once she realized that she did kind of resemble, she just went all out.
She went all in.
Cause I know Kim K don't got big hoe heads like those, yoo-hoos like those.
He ain't got the heavies.
Exactly. This girl's making a banging on OnlyFans. That's what's making everybody look at them so crazy.
This Kim K got the heavies.
Like hoes, bing bong.
She got the bing bongs.
Horrible, but
No, I mean, but that's over D. That's overdose. Like I don't condone that. Like I understand if you're a woman that's flat chested and you want to do that for yourself, all power to you. You know, get a little pop in there.
Well,
but if you a girl that got average or above average, don't get no dodgeballs in there, man. That ain't cool. That's too much.
And you should see, and her family made a GoFundMe. This is it right here, right now.
Why does she need a GoFundMe? She was those top OnlyFans models. They make like
exactly
20-30K a month. What is she needing a GoFundMe for? Funeral, like if you get top of the line stuff, would be like 50K. Like unless you're going crazy, like if you want like a whole, what is it called? Like the little thing, like the building.
Yeah.
No, like mausoleum.
Yeah, the mausoleum.
Yeah, that. There you go.
I mean, yeah, that'd be like 50K. I mean, she makes a lot of money. She's an OnlyFans model. You a Kim K lookalike. Like, you should have the money for this. And that's what everybody's saying all down the comment section of the GoFundMe pages. Everybody's saying like, oh, yeah, why are you asking for money? Where's her morals at when she was doing all this stuff? And how she had the money to afford plastic surgery, but she can't afford a funeral. I mean, like, it's kind of true. It's mean, but it's kind of true.
What if the family doesn't have access to her money? What maybe that's why.
That can be true.
But, I mean, look, they only gave her $6,000.
I mean, 6,000 is a lot, right?
Contributing. Yeah, the family should be able to pull together for the rest. Because if you're doing a bare bones, you could do it for 10K.
See, I mean, yeah, you'll have that, but I mean, this is sad. Like, and then people are talking about plastic surgeries, and you know how dangerous it is. And it's like it's your life, it's your choice. If you want to go through this, I just want you to know the risk that you have to go, the risk that may happen. Just stay up to date with it. Make sure you pick the right doctor.
It's like
make sure you don't go overseas.
I told him he didn't need an ear reduction surgery, but he did it anyway.
My ears as big as Bambi's. What do you mean? I'm about to fly away in this bee. I couldn't put my headsets on.
Yeah, he had to trim him to headset level.
I'm about to trim you down. Speaking of trimming
Yeah,
down,
ears like Carmelo.
oh Lord. Speaking of ears like Carmelo, looks like here Kamala Harris.
Carmelo's my dog, not the ball player.
Lord.
But hey, we got to talk about something new. We got Roy Wood Jr. calls out double standard and how VP Kamala Harris has been treated. Says it's disrespectful to ask what she does because people often say she was out and about to get the votes for Joe, but as soon as she got elected, she straight up disappeared. So he made a lot of jokes. He even made jokes on Joe Biden about how he does do good, but he has to take a nap between every time he does something good. And then this is what he had to say to defend Camilla.
But I think the most insulting scandal to fall to the feet of the Biden administration was placed at the feet of our Madam Vice President. The scandal of what does Kamala do? Which is a disrespectful question. That's a disrespectful question because nobody ever asked that question of the Vice President until a woman got the job. Nobody asked. I don't know what Mike Pence did. The only thing I know about Mike Pence is that he's really good at playing hide and seek at the Capitol. You got to be crafty to catch Mike Pence in that Capitol, baby. He know all the nooks and crannies.
You know, all the nicks and crannies.
He really didn't defend her too much.
I mean, with this whole thing, like people.
But it is true. She did disappear.
People were saying that she disappeared, but I feel like this. I feel like
you would disappear too.
Kamala Harris, they never properly prepared her for this whole situation. They blindsided her with this. She accepted the position because who would turn down a VP position?
Well, yeah, because remember, she didn't really even like Joe because she was originally going for president. And when they had some of those
debates,
Democratic debates, that she was actually going really hard at Joe Biden and saying, like, calling him out and saying that he never did nothing in all the years that he's been in politics, that he never really accomplished anything of merit. So it's kind of funny to see that she did that, and then he offers her VP. She gladly accepts it to help him get votes. A lot of people said that she was just a pawn to get minority votes.
That's all she was.
And once she got him the presidency, she kind of disappeared because her job was quote unquote done. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to say, but I would definitely say I agree with the comments that it looks like she disappeared because it would go like months and months and you never hear about her or see her. But I don't know.
I mean, when they're just gonna make you look a fool and give you half answers, not give you everything, because one thing allegedly they're saying is how they don't like how Kamala Harris answers questions when people ask her, and I feel like maybe she doesn't have the full information. Maybe I given her half information, and she's saying stuff, and oh, you're lying about this, and now she just looks like the fool. So she'd rather just avoid the whole situation.
You never want to look like the fool.
Exactly. Nobody ever want to look like the fool. And on top of that, they're saying with this whole new re-election coming up, she may get replaced, which is like disrespectful.
They're bringing back Mike Pence.
Which is disrespectful. Also, they're saying Mike Pence had a better turnover record. When he used to like go up and request for things to change over. He had a higher percentage of turnover rate than her. Like she used to get like 29%. They weren't really passing passing her laws. Some people saying like because she's a woman. Other people saying like it's saying a lot of crazy things.
It was just funny how you said that.
She's a woman.
Because she's a woman.
I don't know why I said it like that.
I don't know why, because she's a woman.
I'm sick, but
you're sick of these women.
I love women. But it's just disrespectful. I mean, they need to treat Kamala Harris with more respect. You know, let her
She needs to be outside more. Come outside, Camilla.
You know, but I mean, we're going to see when the election's over with. You know, just come over to Team Trump. Come to Team Trump. Trump daddy going to make you.
What if she switched sides like that?
And come to Trump?
That would be almost like if Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson had a podcast.
Exactly. That'd be crazy. That's like Funk Flex and Charlamagne the God having a podcast together.
Funk Flex sucks. I'm just going to put that out there.
Man, but you know.
Charlamagne for life.
Comment below, how do you feel about Kamala Harris and her whole VP status? Do you feel like she really dropping the ball, or do you feel like the White House people and Joe Biden are really not providing her with enough information where she can like basically look like the VP herself that she's supposed to be?
Trash.
You trash.
Get Camilla out of here, man.
Whatever, man. My girl's a hater, man. He vote for her.
Hater, mashed potato.
Whatever. I'm voting for Afro Man this year, so it don't even matter.
She's not gonna make it past the primaries.
Whatever. You a hater.
You know who I'm going for?
Waka Flocka?
Flav.
He running for president?
Yeah, you didn't hear?
For real?
Yeah, and he said
he started reality TV.
He said Chance from Real Chance to Love is gonna be his VP.
His brother did almost beat cancer, so that has to count for something.
So his brother died?
He did. He died.
Oh.
He died
from
cancer.
R.I.P.
Oh my God.
To you.
Next topic.
I was like, well, so if he almost beat cancer, then that means he did. If he didn't beat it, then he's dead. Like, you can't almost beat cancer. He's like, he almost healed all the way, and then he just died.
Oh my God.
You said it. I mean,
oh all right.
Speaking of oh my guys, the U.S. deploys nuclear-armed submarines to South Korea for the first time since the 1980s. So apparently North Korea has been doing a bunch of missile tests around South Korea.
And they got everybody scared.
They got everyone real scared.
Everybody's scared of North Korea. Japan scared of North Korea. Russia scared of North Korea. South Korea scared of Korea. U.S. scared of Korea. Everybody. Japan scared of. Did I say Japan?
Yeah, you said Japan.
They scared of Korea 3 times. That's how scared they is.
Yeah, and so basically, since the U.S. has treaties and I guess things and signed in with South Korea, they promised to send subs with nukes over there to basically flex some muscle.
Listen, U.S. tricked South Korea by saying we'll help you out by defending you from North Korea if you never make nuclear bombs. And they signed that just to get our help, just so they can never make bombs. And North Korea is over here just making bombs all willy-nilly, playing in China's backyard.
I mean, I don't know. I think North Korea just likes to flex to try to keep their citizens at bay, saying like that basically they push back. But I don't think they would really be dumb enough to like actually pop some stuff off, because they know there would be so many countries against them, and they would instantly get nuked. Like, because we basically, for the United States, we have military everywhere. We have full-on military bases in South Korea, so it's like we're already right there. And now they're putting nuclear armed subs. We already have troops and now nukes basically right there. So they know that in a moment's notice we could literally be right there.
So why don't we just do it? Why? How? Answer this question. How come everybody's like we're scared? Wait.
Big missiles.
How come everybody's like U.S. is scared of Japan? Only person that U.S. can't beat is Japan, but yet North Korea is literally shooting bombs in Japan's backyard just to do it, just because they can.
Because North Korea is ruled by a dictatorship. It's ruled by that Kim Jong-un, and he doesn't answer to nobody but himself. So if he says it, it's reality. Where in the United States, it's the president, but even if the president makes a decision, like, I think there's other people that have to sign off if he's going to do a nuke. I think they got like a balance of powers or checks and balances to make sure we're not shooting off nukes willy-nilly, where basically North Korea can, if he gets pissed off one day and decides to do it, he could just do it.
So imagine this. What do you think is going to happen when Donald Trump gets in an office? You know he's best friends with Kim Jong-un.
Well, then I think that's when people settle down, because I think that people think that Trump is basically like a Kim Jong-un, and that he's so crazy that you just might as well play it safe, because this guy will send 10 nukes just to make sure you don't survive. He's like, I'm not playing. I don't play with no one. I'm the leader of the free world, and you will respect me as such. And with Joe Biden, they're like, oh, that guy might fall asleep before he hits the button. You got to command a certain level of respect to keep some countries at bay. And when they don't have that respect, they start acting up. When they don't have that fear, they start acting up a little bit.
Just like Brittany Griner did. As soon as she got free,
all
that fear went out the window. I'm for all the transports.
Just like women. Side chicks.
Side chicks I love side chicks.
No, I'm saying how they start acting up.
Oh Lord. But comment below, tell us how you feel about this whole situation. Do you feel like that US is everybody's scared of North Korea? North Korea really has the big cojones, or am I wrong? And that we just letting North Korea do what they gotta do, but we keeping them under a tight bubble.
Yeah.
But speaking of tight knit, tight bubble,
we got more tragedies in the U.S.
This ain't no tragedy. This is amazing. This is a party. It's a party in my city.
Okay, Ja. You see what party on the sad bus home. But let's go ahead and jump into a not so pleasant part of American history. That something happened in the past, but something that people are rejoicing in now. White woman whose accusation caused murder of Emmett Till is dead at 88 from cancer. Apparently, they tried to get her before, but could never really get charges brought up. It said the center of the Emmett Till saga, Carolyn Bryan Donham, has died. Megan LaBeouf, chief investigator for the parish coroner's office, confirmed Donham's death. The 88-year-old was suffering from cancer and receiving end-of-life hospice care. But I mean, it's one thing to like cheer if like someone that committed a bad acts or someone that wasn't a good person passes away. But it's like if they pass away dang near and they're 90 years old, they live their full life. So it's like they basically got away with it. It's not like they got chopped down at 50 or chopped down at 60. They literally made it almost 90 years old.
True.
So
true.
I mean, I don't think like. I think what is the average male in the U.S. lives to 77. The average female lives to like 83. So she even lived like 7 years beyond the average age. So, I mean, she lived her life and, hopefully she will be judged in the afterlife. But, I don't know. It depends on your religion. If you do something bad and you pray on it, they say you'll still get in.
Like, what's crazy? I heard this story my whole life growing up.
I don't think you can pray that away, though.
I've heard the story my whole life growing up as a kid. They always told me about the Emmett Till story. And then later on, when you found out, she came out and said, oh, it was a lie. He never did anything to me. And then you found out that we couldn't do anything because at first they couldn't find her. And then once they found her, they was like, oh, yeah, she's too old. There's really no point in putting her in the jail.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's just crazy how this all happens and this whole folds out. But supposedly they're saying that
I think we covered it a few, maybe
while-
like 50 episodes ago.
Exactly. And so supposedly she left a memoir, or she left she left a book, she left something behind for the kids. So hopefully they're gonna let us know about, I guess, some more details about the situation, because they said that she didn't really talk about it after that situation. She didn't really go into details, a lot more to the story. She has a lot more things to say, and I mean, we just waiting to see if the family actually lets us know. But I mean, this is a sad situation. I can't believe she lied on a poor innocent black man, beat him down. Black people had to go through so much stuff to get this scene.
Great praise to his mom to have the strength to allow his brutal photos to be shared to help lead part of the civil rights, or help be a siren to call to more action for civil rights. Because I don't know if I can imagine if you had like a younger sibling, or if you're someone that has a child, if you had a child and the child to get that happen to him, and then have the ability to let their photos of the aftermath of them, the open casket photos, be shared with newspapers to be spread across the United States. Because you never want that image really to last in your own head, and you allow it to become permanent history by going into papers. But she felt like people should see what was done and what was the result of what was done. So hopefully this can bring closure to any of the relatives or the people of the lineage, and hopefully she gets judged in the afterlife
Exactly.
for her crimes.
She going down there with Michael Jackson.
God dang, Michael Jackson. Bring up. I thought you loved Lil
You
Mike.
seen Home Alone? You know he did the Macaulay Culkin.
Oh God, he changed him. It's never the same since.
He put it away.
No, but I mean, Michael Jackson, I don't know. It's got me thinking, like, what do you think is the percentage? Like, how like in like a test, you take a test in high school, like you got to get a 70 to pass the test.
Yeah.
In the life test, that the higher maker makes us take in life, what do you think their goodness level is? Like, oh, this person was only 65% good. You're going to get spanked by Satan.
I gotta say 75. I would say like
You got to be 75% good as a person.
Yeah, 75% good.
Put in the comments below, what do you think the percentage should be to be in the gates? Are you someone that think it should be only the upper echelon of people, like heaven should be like a GT class, like only if you're scoring 85 and up? Or should you allow the 70s to make it? Or would you even allow like the 60s, 65s?
So basically, if you didn't really sin your whole life, how many sins? Like the people that
I don't think that you could really like, oh, you get like 30 life strikes, and if every time you do something this level of bad, that's a strike. I wonder. I don't know. That might be too hard to judge. I think it's like they could truly, if they could do this, they could measure the goodness in your soul, and you can imagine the percentage of goodness, and then like it should have to be at a certain rate. But no, we're just talking crazy. It's towards the end of the show. We like to ramble.
But speaking of goodness of the heart and speaking of forgiveness, do you think God is gonna forget? Is the judge gonna forgive Tyrese? That's all we want to know. Judge, are you gonna forgive Tyrese and take away this $650K child support bill that he has to pay?
Dispute. He's in an ejectocito cuz this judge. But look what he says.
I just want things to be done according to the law. I'm also going to call on my brother, Attorney Benjamin Crump, to join me. I have my lawyer named Tanya Mitchell Graham, who is incredible. It's a black woman who was literally disrespected by this judge. His full name, sitting on the bench. His name is Judge Kevin M. Farmer. M as in Mary. Judge Kevin M. Farmer. We attempted to get this man thrown off the bench. His case was presented to other judges. They read the transcripts. They seen how he handled himself, all of the racist, the fact that we wasn't able to properly present our case. And then he ends up calling my ex-wife a bitch. Yes, he did. He called Samantha a bitch.
Shout out for them for muting. For my co-host for cutting it up.
See, I mean, I don't know what Tyrese is doing here.
Why is his life so crazy?
I don't know, but why is he going after the judge? Like, I don't know what you expect to get. If you, I don't understand how you expect to get treated fairly if you're going after the judge. I know your lawyer is not sitting here saying, "Yeah, Tyrese, it's a great idea. You should call out the judge, say all this stuff," and I'm pretty sure he's gonna bring your child support down.
Yeah, it's almost like when you complain to the ref, where you cuss out the ref, and then you wonder why you don't get the next call. Probably because you just cussed out the ref. So I imagine it'd be the same thing when you have a judge. You're like, "Judge, why are you being so mean to me? Didn't you just cuss me out or call to question my history as a judge?"
True, and I mean, even though you have valid points that, oh yeah, he called my wife the B word, he shouldn't be doing that, and you stand up to defend your wife because of that.
His ex-wife.
You
shouldn't even defend her.
You defend your ex-wife because of that. I mean, at the same time, this is the judge. Like, this is what you get. And what Tyrese basically did was the judge ordered Tyrese to pay $10K in child support to his wife. He said, no, I'm sorry. Tyrese wanted to pay a low amount in child support. The wife wanted $30K in child support. The judge said, no, we're going to do $10K. Tyrese said, okay, we're going to do that. It's the first couple payments, he only paid around $2K because Tyrese felt like, I'm Tyrese. I pay what I want. $10K is too much, so I'm going to give you $2K. So he paid $2K. The wife said, no, I don't want that. The judge said 10. I want my 10. He didn't want to do that. So she said, all right, I'm going to take you to court. He took her to court. Judge realized that Tyrese is just an asshole. And he was like, all right.
Dang.
You ain't learned your lessons. I'm gonna show you. You finna have to pay this. You finna have to pay court fees, her court fees, your court fees, back child support, front child support, that person kid and that person kid. You paying for kids you don't even know. You got a albino kid named Lil Pacquiao. So you paying child support for him.
I'm pretty sure my co-host just made that up. I don't think he's got a clone Pacquiao. But I wouldn't be surprised. It's Tyrese. You never know.
He got a Panda Express in the back of his house, and he was in Transformers.
It looks like that he just came from a buffet. I don't know why he's wearing what he's wearing.
I don't know. I don't know either, and I don't know why you gonna
He
see.
looked like he went to church and then to the buffet.
I don't know, and then I don't know if you want to praise Jesus or rob somebody with the black ski mask, but I mean, this is what happens. And also, he lied to the judge. He told the judge in 2018 his life was in shambles. They found out that he made
Oh yeah, he
2.2
said he
million.
didn't make no money and he made like two million plus.
And they're like, you couldn't even give your wife 10% of that. And
But what I don't understand is like if you're a celebrity, 2 million isn't really crazy.
it's not. It's
Like
really not.
especially
For
if you
regular
live
people,
in
it is.
if you live in lavish and you're flying all the time and you're doing this and doing that, 2 million ain't nothing.
Exactly. But I mean, it's your wife. I mean, it's your wife. If you have proper representation, this is what happened to a lot of black men. A lot of black men lose court because they show their ass. They feel like, oh, you shouldn't treat me like this. This is unfair. I'll do all this crazy stuff. And then you don't realize that the law is undefeated. The law is 1,000 and they're undefeated.
Yeah. And life rule, never show your ass.
Exactly.
You
Pants on the ground. Pants
it,
on the ground.
looking like a fool.
Pants on the ground.
Exactly.
Speaking of looking like fools, looks like here.
We got my co-host. I told you about it at the beginning of the show. I don't know if that was the original intro or if we did the second intro, but my co-host is debuting his product. It looks like he's got a limited edition Barbie action figure doll, and it's to help with the social stigmas. So we commend him for this. Big prayer hands in the chat. And let's go ahead and see what he's giving the public here.
With Down syndrome will give children the opportunity to play with more inclusive dolls.
This doll is breaking barriers by creating the first
co-host.
fashion doll with Down syndrome.
Is that a noose?
Allowing more children to project their future through fashion doll play and imagine what is
wheelchair.
possible.
That's wild.
Mattel, Barbie's parent company, announced the new figures will soon be hitting store shelves. The company took extra care to ensure they were properly representing the Down syndrome community.
We brought the doll with Down syndrome to life in close partnership with the National Down Syndrome Society. Through this collaboration, we were able to ensure the doll and all the design elements and details were an accurate representation of a person with Down syndrome.
The 64-year-old doll brand says it consulted with medical professionals to get details, like the doll's frame, more accurately. Barbie with Down syndrome is shorter in height and has a longer torso than the rest of the Barbie lineup.
Why did they get all scrunched up? That's crazy. I mean, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm all for, everybody feeling represented. Everybody has something that resembles them that makes them feel a part of the whole, the whole world.
I'm glad you have your own doll.
You just like saying that. That's all you want to say. You man, can I beat you to it? You man, I got my own doll and you don't. You don't.
Nah, I mean, not if it's this doll. I'll wait for a cooler one. I want mine to come with accessories like a sword or like a machine gun.
Mine comes with accessories.
What is that? Is that yours comes with a rope?
Oh my god! And I got my yellow helmet.
Just like the old days in Florida.
I hate you. I'm just no. All jokes aside. Like I was saying before, I commend Barbie with doing this. Making toys for everybody to feel included. I mean, kids with Down syndrome. I'm pretty sure they're gonna love this. I mean, first off, Down syndrome is horrible. I don't wish Down syndrome on anybody, but hip hooray for y'all. Yeah, soy. That's all I gotta say. My co-host is going crazy. We gotta get off this topic because he's gonna keep ripping me.
I did the same thing. Besides that, this is truly inspirational here.
Wow.
We're all for inclusivity here at TFTC. We like to also help out this community and provide jobs, and so we're big supporter.
I'm not clipping this out. I hate you.
Well, this isn't making TFTC clips. Excuse me.
Oh man. But yeah, comment below how you feel about that. You know, shout out to
you
the
know what
Bryan.
it's time for? It's New Music Monday, not Sunday, but we finally did it on time, so it's Monday.
Hey man, shout out to Warriors for beating them Kings, man. They trash. They queens.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox is a bum. Malik Monk is a bum. Sabonis is a bum. Oh, and Trey Lyles. Where did this come from? You're still a bum. But look at Gohan, look at Goku, and look at the Great Ape. Magic.
Voila. Magic.
Speaking of voila, we need you to go check out TFTC Music Mix number 4. Look, we finally broke 100 videos. We're at 101 videos. We got all kinds of new music. We got OTF Booney Mo's new song. We just got Prince Dre drop some music. We got No Limit Wet, G Herbo.
Wappa with a chopper. We got that. We got some A Boogie with the hoodie. We got some Lil Durk on there. We got a lot of bangers on that. A lot of bangers on that.
Yeah,
man.
we got
Check
some
it out.
Glorilla. Glorilla's probably our favorite female artist. She's on there, so check it out. If you want something to listen to in the car, you listen to CarPlay. You got your phone and your, car holder. Go ahead and put on TFTC Music Mix number 4 and hit that shuffle.
Pop that CD in,
and you're gonna get good tunes. It's like listening to the radio on steroids. But check out this new music. We got all kinds of new music. We got a bunch of projects. We got Ghost. What is that? Oh wait, it's the album Summers is the name, and then Ghost, and then Mike Dean.
I still have to check out the Mike Dean album.
Homicide Gang, Jack Harlow, Draco
Fire.
the Ruler, Lil West
Fire.
Side.
They took that off. I'm mad.
That what?
The Draco the Ruler one they took
G
off.
Herbo, Castro.
The G Herbo one was fire. There's a couple of fire ones, but man,
Grizzly.
forget all that, man. It's time for my pick.
Hold on.
They want to know what I picked.
All Star JR.
Fire, the deluxe album.
You can pause this and see it. If you really want to see it, I've left this on screen long enough. You can see all the new music that just came out and put in the comments, what did you like? What are you currently listening to?
All Star JR.
We want to know. We want to know. But my co-host wants to get his pick so we could get out of here. What was your pick, co-host?
I got that T Grizzly, that Scully Baby, that duo tape.
Skilla?
Conversary. What? Controversy.
Controversy.
12 tracks, all bangers. You gotta listen to it. You're gonna love it front to back, no skips. T Grizzly coming back. He put the game controllers down, put the GTA down, and started with the bars. I mean, that side piece song gets fire. Gorgeous song gets fire. Steppers is fire. Man, it's just so. Man, it's a lot of good fire songs here. Y'all need to check it out. T Grizzly back like he ain't never left. And this ain't a paid promotion. I'm just telling you.
This is our picks, but yeah, I listened to this with my co-host. It was actually surprising. It was really good. It reminded me of some old T Grizzly getting back on Grizzly, and was that the only dude on it, the Skilla dude, did they have any other friends?
It was just those two.
But it was solid. Give this a check out. T Grizzly. He does more than gaming. He's back on his rap stuff, and he killed it with this album. Tell us if you like it or not. Put it down below. Rate it 1 through 10, like our reactions on Crib Reactions.
Yeah, that chain with the bear with the fish in his mouth was kind of hard. No,
does your chain hang low? Does it wobble to the flow?
Gosh,
are you a little thought? Yes. But we're down here to my pick. We're at the end of the show, and we got my pick strictly for my fans. Toos by G Herbo. He's got No Limit featuring No Limit Drench. He got which is No Limit
Watch
Wet.
Me Ball.
Watch Me Ball Part 2.
Fire.
Outside with Glorilla and Mellow
Fire.
Bucks. All kinds of songs.
Yeah, What You Need is the only song on here that's a love song, which it really confused.
Number 5 is good. F-Ops.
It really confused me because
Dead or
when I heard
Alive.
number 4, I was like, is this a drill song? Is it a love song? And my co-host is like, it was
G
both.
Herbo.
He's like, it's both.
Shout out No Limit. Shout out 150 Dream Team. Shout out No Limit Wet. Shout out No Limit Faro. Shout out G Herbo.
I gotta say this. I like this G Herbo. He need to start rapping like this more often.
It's because he's hanging out with his dudes again. He's getting back in Chicago mode.
Okay. All right, but speaking of back in Chicago mode, y'all need to get back on that Twitter page, man. Stop playing with your boy.
Get your Twitter fingers on.
Man,
Hit us up at Papa Oblock and at
Facts.
Felix Supreme 305.
Philip Supreme 305. If you made it this far, I'm gonna need you to like, comment, subscribe, do all three. Do something, man. Help a brother out, please. Also, I got that.
That was great. I enjoyed it. But if you really want to help us out, scan our QR codes. We got TikTok. We're actually getting some views. We're getting a lot of followers, a lot of people comments. I feel like I know some people in the comments, but I'm sorry if you're a TikTok follower. We don't really read the comments. We just post and go. We're not even really on TikTok. We just post videos. So if you want to if you're on TikTok all the time and want to see our clips and updates so you know what's going on all of our channels, Tales from the Crib, Crib Reactions, Clips, Gaming, follow on TikTok. Tales from the Crib 2.0 on IG. We always update to our stories. Our stories lets you know every time we're dropping something big. Usually every time we drop a podcast, sports podcast, gaming. Every once in a while I'll let the gaming know. But check out our stuff. We usually give you updates in the highlights section. Of course, Crib Reactions. Get us to 5K subs. And guess what? It is time to strike a pose. You ready, Coz? You already got your mic out of the way? I think that's enough. That's enough. They've had enough. Coz, I don't know what you're doing. It's time to feed the fish.
Yeah, my light skin on.
That's not true. Oh, wait. Let me bring up something so we could get out of here properly. Go ahead and bring this up. So bada bing, bada bang. Hey.
Yo, do your thing, kid.
Alright, let's get out of here. We're getting sucked out the tunnel. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week. It has been another edition of Tales from the Crib. You know, the end of the show is the Tunnel of Doom. We're getting sucked out of here. We're gonna see. We got a sports NFL, not NFL, man. What am I talking? NBA playoffs. We got an NBA playoffs video coming on Tales from the Crib. We're gonna drop that soon, so check it out. Check out all of our channels, all in the description below. Get us the views, get us the likes, give us the comments. That's what helps us grow the most, man. Click it, like it, sub it. We'll see you next week. We actually did this on time.
Exactly, man.
It's a celebration. We thought we were gonna have to change it to Tuesday show, but we're back on time with a Monday show.
Hey, man. Shout out to Twisted Tea for helping us get through this podcast, man. Twisted Tea.
Our official sponsor, not sponsor. Twisted Tea. Go drink you some teas. And wash your dog if it got fleas. We'll see you next week, people. Deuces. Let's do it.